Ed Marsh here, recording one of the countless B2B industrial trade shows held every fall. Companies invest enormous portions of their manufacturing marketing budget on trade shows for the booth space, the setup, the display, travel and entertainment expense, etc. But remarkably few actually track the ROI of the show or set clear expectations for lead follow-up, along with accountability for that follow-up. So let's look at that in a bit of detail. First, before the show, you need KPIs and a plan to achieve them. That means a target for the 12 or maybe 24 month, depending on your sales cycle revenue, the pipeline value and number of qualified deals, number of meetings, and number of leads. You should also set goals for the number of current customer and pending opportunity contact meetings during the show. I recommend establishing guidelines for a successful ROI beforehand. You can certainly recognize brand value and market perception, but decide before the show, when the budget is set, what the commercial return should be to justify that level of investment for that show in the future. It also means developing themes for discussion of business outcomes and rehearsals and role plays with reps. It's always worth quick reminders on booth etiquette, professional behavior, expense policies, etc. Second, you need a plan to engage prospects digitally at the show to begin to nurture a digital relationship. I'll drop a link below with a guide with some suggestions. But this can include barcodes on displays to click for more info and also to set a cookie where allowed, or interactive SMS info, simple landing pages to request more info. Your goal is also to shorten the path between trade show discussions and meetings where so many leads fall off. Setting meetings while together at the show or even using interactive calendar scheduling in the booth and in follow-up emails absolutely helps. It also means prompt engagement. Not waiting until a couple weeks later after the leads return to the office, someone sorts and assigns them, and then the reps get around to it. I recommend an email that evening, brief, remember they're still traveling, with a quick video from your business leader and info on what to expect, along with some resources about business outcomes. Third, you should have an expectation set with accountability tracking for follow-up. This means the number of attempts, at least 8 I would say, and the channels, email, phone, sales video, SMS, direct mail, with clarity and maybe even templates and scripts that focus the discussion on the problems they discussed at the show and the outcomes you provide, not just on your products. And if you can book the meeting sooner with a calendar app or a chatbot scheduling assistant, then you've simplified the process. And don't forget to take lessons learned to improve your lead scoring models. Fourth, you need to measure and track. That means accountability for the reps actually doing the work, the amount you spent on the show, and the return in terms of meetings, qualified pipeline deals, revenue, and profits, net of commissions, of course, to measure your ROI for the show. Those metrics will then figure into your marketing budgeting in the future. You'll know your cost per lead, cost of customer acquisition, and customer lifetime value, so you can weigh how to distribute your marketing spend. Of course, you need the right CRM system to do that properly, or even to attribute the trade show impact when a prospect is interacted in many ways. I'll drop a link below to my guide on building the right industrial sales tech stack as well. I've seen too many companies invest massively in shows, take the reps out of the field for a week, spend a ton on travel, fancy dinners and booze, and only have 10% of the leads even meaningfully followed up on. That's a waste.